everyone. So I guess you are interested in having a digital rotation chart in your classroom. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through how I would use this file if I were starting. So the first slide is just the objective for the day. So you can put your I can statement or your standard there. And then we have the actual rotation chart. So I've broken this into 4 different rotations because those are the 4 rotations that I use. And so I have one that is well, I do math, so I'm going to say math, but they can obviously be used for ELA as well. But I have a math with myself station, a math with the teacher, a math with a friend, and math with technology. And so this is the 4 different rotations. It's already set up for you to write your students' names. So the first thing you're going to do is just change your groups based on what students are in your class. All right, so I have one group done. I won't waste your time doing them all, but here we have a bunch of students that are in a group. You can separate them and drag their names separately, or if you would like to put them in a group, you can always group them together so that whenever you're ready to move the group, you can move the whole group. So I'm just going to highlight all of them, right-click, and group. So now that's my group. It's easy to move them. I can also still click individually or ungroup them and move them. All right, so I also have a few little special icons that I use. So you can get whatever icons you want. Here's a couple of different ones. You can always go to Google and just look for images as well. So if something was going to be a grade, I would put a little icon so that they would know, or if it was due today or anything like that. Plus, there's this little section where you can make like a special note. So maybe I want to remind Callie to turn in her absent work. So I can just put that note straight there. Maybe another special note would be to wear headphones when you're in the technology station. So you can just change that as is. All right, and so now you have your groups. And you might also want to have little notes for each of the stations, or where to find the materials, or to remind them to clean up after they're done. Any little special notes that you want those students to have. Also, you're going to want to decide how long you want the transition. So it's automatically set for 15 minutes. But if you click on the transitions, and then you can change it to however many minutes you want that station to be. So maybe you only want it to be 10 minutes. Okay, so once you have this completed, then what you're going to do is just duplicate that slide so that you can move the kids into other stations. So I'm just going to kind of group them, pretend like I gave them real names. I'm going to group them, and I'm going to group them. Whoops. Okay, so now once I duplicate the slide, here I can drag it down, and now I'm ready to just move the student. So I can just grab the set of students and move them to the station that they're going to go to next. If you want to grab different kids individually and put them in a different station, you can do that too. So for example, if you had a student that maybe you want to keep in small group again because they didn't quite get it, you can always make any kind of changes as it is. And that's all you do. So you can make it once and then just rotate the students how you like them. So, and then tomorrow, if you want the stations to stay the same, you just use the same board and you won't have to change it up at all, except for maybe the notes. It also is great for flexible grouping. So maybe tomorrow you saw that Will and John Avery didn't work well together. You can easily move them about. So anyways, this is a great way to help students know where to go next in the transition schedule and what to do. And because it's digital, you don't have to take up a whole lot of space in your classroom with a chart to show everyone what to do. So I hope you are able to use this in your classroom. There is another little video with a real quick tutorial about how to maybe start from scratch and make something totally different that might work for you. So you can watch that as well. See you soon.